Hi Leute und willkommen zurück zu Honkai Star Rail. Endlich geht die Story weiter. In 1.2 bekommen und das heißt, endlich geht die Story weiter, neue Charaktere zum Pullen, bla bla bla. Ich muss jetzt mal nachgucken. Genau, wir bekommen jetzt Blade zum Pullen. Alte Charaktere, okay. Questline, wo man sie, glaube ich, bekommen kann oder so. Sollte nicht irgendwie sowas sein, dass man sie als Charakter umsonst bekommt irgendwann? Kann mich auch irren. 7 Tage Login. Nice. Kafka kommt in 21 Tagen. Das heißt, so lange müssen wir uns noch gedulden. Oh, ist das? Figur abholen. Ja, das... Hier bekommt man ihre Figur. Okay. Neues Universum. Das waren die alten Events, die habe ich so nebenbei mitgemacht. Sehr schön. Lass mich kurz durchgucken. Das so, es wird noch ein bisschen mehr werden, bis Kafka kommt, werden wir nicht pullen. Ich habe auch nur einmal versucht, Wukong zu pullen. Und danach auch nichts mehr gemacht, sondern einfach nur noch gesammelt. Blade will ich nicht. Figurenprobe, okay. Oh, man kann die Figuren jetzt probieren und bekommt dafür dann auch noch... Ja, Stella Jade, das ist nice. Okay, sehr schön. Dann machen wir mit der Story weiter. Was hatten wir? Wir hatten diesen Hirschboss besiegt zum Schluss. Dann haben wir herausgefunden, dass diese blinde, gute Apothekerin komplett durchgeknallt und böse ist. Und wollten die eigentlich fangen, aber die ist uns entkommen. Irgendwie sowas, kann das sein? Genau, hier hatten wir diesen komischen Boss bekämpft.
Whoa. Looks like the battle here was intense.
The Master Diviner must have launched the campaign while we were delayed in the Artisanship Commission.
Time is of the essence. The most important task for the Xianzhou Luofu is suppressing the Stellaron. General Jing Yuan tasked the Master Diviner with commanding the Cloud Knights. He would have known she'd act on the results of her divination.
Thank goodness the General didn't make us go with the Knights. Fighting is totally different from adventuring. All these people... It's tough to bear.
I'm afraid this is nothing, Benefactor. Centuries ago, an Emanator of Abundance besieged the Luofu with the aim of taking the Ambrosial Arbor. They destroyed half our delves and killed most of the Cloud Knights. For long-life species, Such events are more like yesterday's memories than ancient history. This awful spectacle is child's play in comparison.
Hey, is that supposed to make us feel better?
It's hard to tell if the Master Diviner won or lost here.
I think so too. I can't see many Cloud Knights. The Xianzhou must have fought well.
Not necessarily. There'd usually be a base with supporting forces set up after a successful engagement, but we don't see any of that. Let's look around and see if we can find some clues.
Okay.
Be careful. Those monsters are pretty tough. Look, there's someone over there. Here! There are still survivors here.
You're not the Knights. What is your purpose here? It's dangerous.
We're reinforcements sent by the General. Where's everyone else?
Resorting to short-lived species as reinforcements. Jingyuan is truly running out of options.
Run! She's a disciple of Sanctus Medicus!
Silence. If my healing worked, you'll become one of us. And then it's not just me they'll be running from.
Hurry! Leave here! I can't control myself anymore!
Yeah!
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
The lives of short-lived species are so fleetingly brief. Why seek death?
Don't move next.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
A thousand wonders to raise your spirit and fight as one! I'll end your misery.
That's better.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Welcome, customers. Yeah!
Why did you come to the Xianzhou? To seek immortality? You don't have to appease Jingyuan. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus can provide all that you desire.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Not even.
Hold on. We'll find someone to help.
Don't waste your time. They've converted me. Go. The Master Diviner's...
Let's go.
Okay. Lass mal einen Blick auf die neue Karte werfen. Da sind die neuen Sets. Hört die Maximum LP, wenn der Träger getroffen wird oder seine LP Von einem Verbündeten verbraucht werden wird, seine Kritrate für 16% Kritrate? Okay. Ist halt für Blade jetzt. Weil er ja so eine sehr, sehr komischen Sachen hat. Das ist so ein Taucher-Set, ne? Okay, und die Geschwindigkeit, wenn der Träger ein Ultimate auf einen Verbündeten anwendet, erhöht sich die Geschwindigkeit aller 1 um 12. Oder, nee, Boote im Hackerspace? Soll das irgendwie für Silverwolves sein? Die Silverwolf nimmt doch auch Quantum, oder nicht? Wenn, dann will ich hier gleich alles mir angucken. Okay, da sind auch diese neuen Gegner aus dem Gebiet drin. Genau, ich habe auch mit 60 aufgehört. Das heißt, meine Charaktere sind maximal 60. Ich habe diese Erweiterung nicht gemacht. Als ob das alles in einem Schiff drin ist, was im Weltall umherfliegt. Sondern ein ganzes Meer in einem Schiff ist. Was ist los mit euch? Wie seid ihr auf die Idee gekommen? Okay. Hoch, runter. Erstmal Kisten
The
öffnen.
disciples of Sanctus Medicus were in hiding for so long. Now they finally show their face. Did the Master Diviner fail to foresee this? Be careful, benefactors. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus worship Yaoshut, the Plague's author, the greatest enemy of the Xianzhou. The Alliance has been trying to root out their secret organization for millennia. It's no coincidence that they've chosen this moment to reveal themselves.
Who goes there?
Niemand? Also ich will nur ein bisschen die ganze Map aufdecken. Ja, nicht machen die Story natürlich gleich. Einfach nur, mich immer schon mal weiß, hier hinten ist so ein Vogel später, für den ich eine Belohnung kriege, wenn ich den umhergeführt habe. Hier ist ein Boss mit einer schönen Kiste. Wir sind einfach auf die Idee gekommen, lass es mal an Meer in unser Schiff packen. Genau, wir brauchen ja diese Währung noch, damit wir das letzte Eidolon kaufen können. Dafür fehlte ja die Währung. Ich glaube, das kann man jetzt machen. Wenn er die Story durch hat und so weiter, dann wird man genug Währung wahrscheinlich dafür haben. Und natürlich haben wir jetzt wieder ein neues Stück Map, was man daily abfarmen kann. Das ist ja so ein Puzzle-Dings, was hier Belohnung für gibt. Ach Gott, ich hasse diese Dinge. Ne. Okay, das müsste das gewesen sein, ne? Ja, das ist eine andere Ebene. Dann können wir jetzt hier lang. Ich weiß gar nicht, soll ich irgendwelche Buff-Dings-Zeug? Brauchen wir eigentlich nicht. Nope. Kein Durchkommen. Schade. Dann müssen wir einen anderen Weg suchen. Da war zu. Würde ich sagen. Und wir müssen gleich nochmal gucken gehen. Ne. Das sah so aus, als ob. Ich dachte aber, der war geradezu. Deshalb bin ich da weggegangen. Ach nee, war doch nicht zu.
Who goes there? Show yourself! Wait, it's you. Quick!
You recognize?
Are you not the General's guests? The Master... Yes, the Master Diviner ordered us to remain stationed here and went to scout ahead. They're saying the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have returned. They haven't been seen for an age. The troops are anxious. It's good that you're here. Please wait in the camp.
Jawohl.
That the Cloud Knights received orders not to advance is a bad sign. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I've heard the name before. If memory serves, they're an underground sect of the Abundance that's said to have lain dormant within the Xianzhou, plotting to overthrow the Alliance. The Stellaron has certainly caused Abundance-like abnormalities. Is that what motivated the disciples to come out of the shadows? No. The Knight's main force remains intact. Something must have happened. Something we're not aware of.
Good idea. Why don't you take a look around, benefactors?
Okay, können auch hierher teleportieren jetzt. Die zwei Sachen. Dürfen wir da zurück? Da lang schleichen oder werden wir aufgehalten?
There are Sanctus Medicus sorcerers hiding out there.
Okay, wir werden aufgehalten. Können wir hier einen Shortcut machen, indem wir das wegräumen? Auch nicht. Ist okay. So, dann Kisten, Loot. Stellar Jade. Währung. Halt. Okay.
Forgive me for being brief. Warfare is a dangerous business. There's no time for idle chat. We took over this place a few hours ago under the Master Diviner's command. It was only afterwards that we learned our enemies were none other than the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, those who worship the Plague's author. Everything was going as planned. The sorcerers of the disciples and the fantastic creatures they commanded were no match for us. Then, after a while, our comrades suddenly started to slaughter one another. Thanks for your intel. I'll dispatch someone immediately. The greatest fear of the Xianzhou people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. To do so means that we have given up on being human, lost the abomination sleeping in our immortal blood, and violated the Rainbow's admonishments. What the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did are despicable acts that every Alliance resident detests. I swear to the Arbiter that I will avenge my comrades.
Okay.
You want to ask questions? Fine. But I must be present the whole way through.
This finally someone to talk to. These Cloud Knights are so serious, so boring. So, you witnessed it too? The Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Magnificent. In the Befall era, so far in the past that even long-lived species cannot recall, Sanctus Medicus the Abundance gifted the Ambrosial Arbor to the Xianzhou Luofu. With that sacred tree, humanity realized many miracles. The fallow earth, the western soapberry, the altered flesh. But that devilish archer ruined, twisted right and wrong, and erased Sanctus Medicus's achievements. But soon we will return to the glory of the Befall era. You've seen the fantastic creatures that fought with us. They are only minor gifts of the Ambrosial Arbor.
Shut it, rambling rodent. The Cloud Knights will root all of you out soon.
Master Diviner, you're back.
I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the disciples is laid bare to me now. Apologies. To avoid dissemination of intelligence, the General and I kept the involvement of the disciples to ourselves. It is a clandestine organization that seeks to overthrow the Alliance. Before the Stellaron disaster, the disciples had remained veiled in shadow for years. Their emergence reflects their intricate connection to this calamity.
The conflict is difficult, Master Diviner, but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit of the enemy. Admirable work.
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future. Collecting intelligence in this way assists me in achieving the right answer. Wait, what's all this about a difficult conflict? The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time,
but our army is in no way inferior. How can things be so difficult? It would seem you came prepared.
The first time we met Madame Yukong, she said something like, "This is a Xianzhou affair, and there's no need for the Express to get involved." And now here we are running around doing everything. Even the IPC takes it easier on us. Let me guess, what are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge? Well, try this on for size. Nope! I can't stand any more of this fighting, so there.
Who said you'd be heading to the battlefield?
We're not?
Jingyuan's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate our power to the enemy head-on. Now it is time for the unexpected. Please, come with me. After receiving the Ambrosial Arbor, the Alchemy Commission was once the Luofu's most vital commission. After all, it was they who changed the Xianzhou natives into long-life species. They also developed many incredible technologies from the tree itself. But in the end, the alchemists grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of life. Research into the arbor poisoned their minds. The more they pursued it, the more they longed for it.
Ja, geh doch einfach weiter, auf stehen zu bleiben. Los! Meine Güte. Ich muss mich doch hier schon mal umgucken für später. Ich das ganze Gebiet abfahren muss. Was ist mit dir?
Morning bells chime in a dream. Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
What huge elixir crucibles. There's still smoke coming out of them.
This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the arbor, turning fantasy into reality. Since the smoke from the crucibles never ceases, this place was named Eve Mist Mansion. An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara. Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one can know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the morale of an army?
The Cloud Knights' first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the elixir crucibles and stop the smoke.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are completely unaware of your existence and capacity, and in short, cannot be prepared against you. Indeed, this demonic vapor is a weapon targeted against the Cloud Knights. The Ambrosial Arbor is taboo for the The disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the General would seek outside help. They won't be prepared against short-life species.
Is this what General Jing Yuan meant by unexpected guests?
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality. One step at a time. Rather, only this way leads to the known best result. If we can afford to choose, then none would choose to leap off a cliff. Besides, this is not my decision alone. The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to plunge the Luofu into a terrible future. To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the elixir crucibles without being harmed by them. What say you?
Fine. I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang, what do you think?
I will come at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves.
Okay. Dann machen wir hier weiter im nächsten Part. Ciao, Leute.